Hello everyone, welcome back to another series with yours truly, Mogi. I'm excited to get into this one with you guys. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day and we started to chit chat about the various secure SD-WAN solutions that are out there, and we got on the subject of Fortinet's secure SD-WAN. So I thought, why don't I make a short YouTube series on what the Fortinet secure SD-WAN solution looks like. It'll be a short series. I don't think we're going to get too deep. For those of you who may have stumbled upon me or came from the other series, I just published a Cisco CCNA, CCNP level kind of real life skill sets and applying them to ep1. So it's a fairly lengthy one. I think it's like up to 35 videos or something, or episodes I should say. But if that sounds like something that you're into, I'll link that in the description. But as far as this one goes, let's hop over. We'll kind of look at the topology that I had whipped up. So basically, what we'll end up doing on this video is we'll take two branch sites and a data center, and we'll essentially kind of tie them together with the Fortinet secure SD-WAN. So what I did was, and I'm not going to get into the nuts and bolts of it, we'll save that for the next video, so I just want to keep this high level as an intro. So what we have on the bottom left here is site 1. So we have a virtual FortiGate firewall that we'll be using to kind of simulate all this functionality. Behind it we have a basic layer 2 Cisco switch, and then attached to that we have a virtual PC emulator which we'll use for pings and trace routes and stuff like that. The management cloud is nothing more than a second NIC that's attached to my ep1 server, and I put that there for GUI management interface, GUI management access to the firewalls. So each one of these management clouds in the various sites are actually the same network, if you will. I just put a separate cloud in each so we didn't have lines going all over the topology and dirty it up. So that's nothing more than just access from my workstation that I'm recording this video on to be able to access that graphical interface. So that's what that management cloud is. So site 1 and site 2 are basically identical. They're just going to have different IP address schemes. So we have a key down the bottom here. So we can see site 1 is going to have the MPLS IP address of .11. Site 2 will have .12. The internet connection will have 11 and 12 as well, and the internal subnets at these branches, again, they're just very small kind of fake connectivity stuff. We're just going to have a single /24 in site 1. I chose 10.1.1 to signify site 1, and then site 2 is going to be 10.2.2 to signify site 2. The data center is going to have .1 as the MPLS and the internet, and its internal subnet will be a little larger. It'll be a 10.0.0.0/16. So that'll give us the ability to play with various VLANs if we want to add them, loop back interfaces, that kind of stuff. So as far as these internet and MPLS clouds go, the MPLS is a Nexus 9KV, as is the internet. They're just going to do basic VLANs to essentially bridge the firewalls together. It's a very low level way to simulate internet and MPLS access. I go into deeper detail about simulating clouds in that other series. So again, if you want to check that out, I would highly recommend it. But in this particular case, I want to put the emphasis more on the secure SD-WAN portion and not so much the underlying infrastructure. And then last but not least, in the data center, very similar, right? We have another FortiGate, there's a Cisco switch behind it, and then just a virtual PC that will emulate server functionality, that type of thing. So I look forward to bringing what's next. In the next video, we'll kind of dive into the basic constructs and the basic connectivity, and we'll continue to build out this environment together until we reach the end, in which case we'll hopefully have a working SD-WAN environment where we can simulate packet loss and jitter and latency and the whole 9 yards. So stay tuned, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.